Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into this afternoon's episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. And we're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are a Blues fan, please hit the subscribe button. It does the channel a massive favour. Let me share my screen with you. 1 second. Okay. So it ended Blues 2, Swansea 2. And listen, I'm going to be honest, man. I had an absolute mare of a day yesterday. I did good the game. I was woken up at 6:20 in the morning by our mum, absolutely in floods of tears, saying the dog was going to die and I needed to arrange an emergency veterinary appointment. And I'd done that, arranged it for 1:30 in the afternoon. She lives over Castle Bromwich, which is the other side of Birmingham to me. Got over there, walked in the house, the dog's jumped up me as if like I'm taking her out for a walk. So I was a little bit annoyed about that. I've ended up, long story short, I've ended up leaving the vets at 2:20. I've got to get like 5 miles to the ground and it's rammed full of traffic. I'm overtaking cars, wrong side of the road and everything. Managed to get into the game anyway. But I was just in a vile mood, man. And again, like, apologies to the lads who went the game with, man. I was a right miserable fucker. Do you know what I mean? I just wasn't present, man. I've got some stuff going on in my personal life myself, and just for anyone what's going through stuff, whether they've lost someone, they're going through a relationship breakdowns or anything like that, please just speak to someone, man. Get someone who you can voice what's going on inside your head. I think it's so important because, like, I know of 4 people. Lads around my age what committed suicide, football lads who committed suicide last year because they couldn't speak to no one or their ego was in the way and they just wouldn't speak to no one and they took their own lives. One shot themselves in the head, one jumped out of a car on a motorway straight in front of an Arctic lorry, another one hung himself. It's just ridiculous, man. So if you are going through stuff, please, like, it's nothing to do with football, this, but please just confide in your friends or your family or something. Just speak to someone, man, because like suicide is a massive killer for lads, man, especially football lads. Like what just think like nothing affects them. Things affect us, man. We're only human. Listen, right. So let's get back to the football. Blues 2, Swansea 2, and like I say, I was really pleased to see this 4-2-3-1 back. I really was, man. Cody Drama, Sanderson, Long, Buchanan. Now, look, this defence still looks shaky. It still looks shaky. And I didn't expect it to look solid. It's had 15 games of absolute shambles. Don't know what it's doing. Do you know what I mean? They don't even know what's being told for them to do. So, it showed yesterday. It really did show. But I expect that to get better. Do you know what I mean? The first goal for Swansea could have been avoided, and probably the second goal, if I'm being honest. But really good to see this shape of 4-2-3-1. Really good to see Bielik and Sunjic back partners up together. Although Bielik is now starting to go down in my estimations. Whether he'll improve under Tony Mowbray is another thing, but he just don't look on it, man. Like, he struggles to pick a pass out. He goes down really easy. It just doesn't look the player he was, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. So, but I was pleased to see them partner back up, put it that way. Dembele out on the left. What he was doing out on the right under Rooney, I don't know. I don't know what he was doing out on that right-hand side. We've seen the best of Dembele yesterday, getting man of the match. Got the equaliser to make it 1-1, cutting inside, what he loves doing, and he can go either side. So the defender's just all over the gaff. He had that Harry Darling, especially in the first half, on toast. Do you know what I mean? Gets the equaliser, and he should have scored in the second half. He was done pretty much exactly the same, 1-on-1. And I just knew he was going to miss it. He had too much time. He's a bit like Scott Hogan. Give him too much time, he'll miss. Miyoshi It was a little bit quiet, but you know me, Ash, you can always just pull a little bit of magic out, you know, from nowhere, and it's always good to have him on the pitch. Hogan had a really good game. I was really surprised by Hogan. I wasn't pleased when I seen his name on the team sheet, but he had a good game. Me personally, I'd have put Stansfield up there, and I'd have put Jordan James or Bacuna out on this right-hand side, and I had Stansfield up top running the channels. But no, I was really pleased with Hogan. And, you know, and everyone starts a clean slate, don't they? Stansfield played okay as well. Buchanan was getting a little bit overrun on this side especially in the first half. So, yeah, right, let me just share this with you. So so Dembele on this site gets man of the match at 8.7. Hogan, next one down, 7.0. Yeah, it was just what I expected. A solid, everyone trying game. Do you know what I mean? I didn't expect us to win 3-0 or whatever. I mean, I did put us down for a 2-1 win, but, you know, that's kind of like just Blues optimism, isn't it? And there's a match momentum here, and a fairly even game. You know, we had the best chances, you know, the most clear-cut chances. We'll have a look at them actually now. And the possession stats, we matched them pretty much, 47 versus 53. And this is a possession-based team like it was against Swansea. You know, under Rooney was getting like 32% possession. And he was meant to be a possession-based team, but I don't know. Expected goals, 1.57 for Blues. So we doubled their expected goals. We had 11 shots. They had 6. We had six of our 11 shots were on target. They had 3 on target. So, yeah, just a really good, solid performance. And like I say, I expect us to improve as the weeks go on. Okay, let's have a look at a few other little bits and bobs. Give me 1 sec. Right, this is kind of like, I've just bookmarked a few things. And obviously, because I was a little bit in myself yesterday, like I was just, I couldn't really... see what was I could see what was going on, but like I just weren't in the game, man. But Blues breakdown have kind of took the words out of my mouth. A long way from perfect, but better. On balance of play, the draw was probably a fair result. Never felt out of the game like we did of late. Mowbray will be learning about this group each day, and no doubt striving and pushing more. Big summer ahead, and I completely agree. Blues breakdown. There's another guy I follow on Twitter. I don't use Twitter a lot, but I do like certain people come out with some decent comments. Tony Mowbray would have learnt a lot from that performance today. You just know that with his experience, we'll see improvements game by game. As he said before, get the basics right and build from there. No doubt he'll be looking forward to the summer window though, and again, like I can't wait for Tony Mowbray to have the summer window. I don't expect us to get a lot of any incomings really this January. Maybe 1 or 2. Do you know what I mean? But I think the main bulk of our transfer business is going to be done in the summer, and that's according to Tom Wagner as well. Yeah. Even Sunjic, I think he's just been brilliant this season. I really do, lads, man. You know, we can't pass the ball, but he can do everything else fine. You know, I really like even Sunjic. Right, let's watch this goal. Because I want you to watch the move by Bacuna. Now, obviously, I left on... I don't know if I said it earlier in the video. I left on 80 minutes because... obviously, I weren't feeling myself, but I just didn't want to be stuck in the traffic for an hour and a half to get 2 miles from the ground. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous getting away from St Andrews after the game. So I left on about 80 minutes, jumped in my car, put WM on, and after about 5 minutes, boom, Jordan James equalises. I'm like, fucking get in there. So we'll watch this goal, and I want you to watch Bacuna. Because I did say to my mate when I left, I said the subs changed this game because Bacuna and James were coming on. And I think we'll see a lot more of them under Tony Mowbray.
Swansea have this in the back. Can Birmingham provide a bit of inspiration. They're hunting a leveller. That's James. Oh, it's in. It's stunning. In the 95th minute. And Birmingham have saved themselves. It's the academy product doing it for Birmingham City in Tony Mowbray's first game in charge.
A great play by Bacuna and Jordan James, man. You know, to seal a well-deserved point. You know, if anything, we deserve to win. So let's see what else we've got then. Give me 1 sec. Right. We're going to have a look at a couple of things I've bookmarked and then we'll finish the video, lads. We've got Hull on Tuesday, FA Cup. I expect to see changes, to be fair. I'd like to see Anderson. I did listen to the Mowbray after, you know, post-match, and it was just so refreshing, weren't it, to hear someone speak sense, man. Do you know what I mean? I hope you can see this now. And I did bookmark this just to back up my leaving on 80 minutes. The traffic around, this is by Sean Pegg, the traffic around Blues is so bad. It's an hour after the game and I've moved precisely 200 yards. And it's shocking, man. Honestly, guys, it's a nightmare to get away from. Like, you know, if you lived in Tamworth or the surrounding areas of Birmingham, it must take like 2 or 3 hours to get home. Honestly, guys, it's a shocker, man. Blues, have I gone through these Blues breakdown? Yeah, I have it. No, a long way from perfect, but on balance of play, the draw was probably. No, I've gone through them. Sorry, I've gone through them. Yeah, you're right. And John O'Shea, man, like this come out after the Mowbray interview. This geezer, I'm so glad he's gone, and Cole can go as well, man. The club can confirm that first team coach John O'Shea has left by mutual consent. The board would like to place on record their sincere thanks to John and all his efforts. Mate, close the door on your way out and take Cole with you. The whole 3 of them was just a shocking appointments, man. The sooner they're gone, the better. Here's Blues posted the man of the match thing. Ricky Dembele dwarfing it on 53% and totally deserved it, man. How he's been playing on the right is just beyond me. He's a left-sided player. You know, he's right-footed, cuts inside. He couldn't use his left as well. This is why he sends, you know, players all over the gaff. That's about it, lads. We move on to the FA Cup on Tuesday night. We'll see a few changes, I expect, what Tony said. And I'm looking forward to Tuesday, to be fair. So if you can, do me a massive favour, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe if you're watching these videos and you haven't subscribed, or subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment on what you thought of yesterday's game. All have a great Sunday and keep right on.